Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright, who is sipping?
Excellent. We all took our delicious sip.
It's me.
What?
Stop sipping.
It wasn't actually me.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What is life?
I'm gonna kill somebody.
All right.
I already punched a person in the face.
I attempted to do some sneaky beaky sound playing there, and it just like didn't work. So we're just gonna abort that and save that for next time.
Did it not work?
Did what?
What was it supposed to be?
Exactly. Find out next time.
I'm assuming something didn't
Oh my
work.
god.
All right. Well, now on to the second surprise. Welcome.
Yay.
Oh my god, there's even music.
Oh, really? Hold on.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I see
Well.
it says not playing, but it hasn't actually loaded on my own.
Don't worry about it.
It
Is it supposed to be just like ambient noise?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at our ship.
It's beautiful.
Nyx made some fucking jumps, so she's there
And
now.
punched a girl in the face.
Oof, it just occurred to me that I don't actually have a prepared file for our wonderful and delicious hackers, so I'm just gonna have to be making do with some generic
you
things
I have
that
to
I
zoom out really
saved.
far to
Yeah,
be
you
able
do.
to see everything.
Zoom out real fucking far. Like full as far can be. We'll use this
I
one.
can't see my character anymore.
It's
Neither
fine.
can I.
Alright, so
Oh, who's that little pixel? back in.
zooming back in.
something to warn y'all about for this particular stage is that the normal standard 5 squares for 1 square equals 5 feet, not going to work here. Use the measurement tool to figure it out. The scale is not the same.
Okay.
Okay. Just as a warning. So if my notes are correct, which
Oh!
they're probably not.
That's really strange.
Yeah, scale's different here because of reasons. Okay, so you just punched Beacon in the face.
Yeah, I did.
I don't for some reason have any notes talking about initiative, and even if I did, I'm just gonna make you re-roll them anyways.
I thought we did roll initiative.
Well, I don't remember what they
Well,
are,
we
and I
don't
don't have
have
the
it
page,
anymore.
so they're dead.
Scroll up, all of you.
No, I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing the
No, I got them right here.
17, 8.
We got 17 for me, we got 8 for Abram, and then we got 6 for Aurelio.
Okay, so it's gonna go in this order.
I went first.
Yeah, I guess you did.
Because fuck you.
Okay, so that would mean that, that means that Beacon is next.
Oh god.
Alright, we're just kind of like hard starting in on here. Beacon has her stuff, and I think this'll be fine. Okay, how do you play this game?
Kill.
What?
I don't know.
It's a tough game. Okay, so you punch Beacon right in the fucking face.
Yep.
And then what? Does anything else happen after that?
Well, I ended on a line. That's for using my name, bitch.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Wow. Get fucked. Well, in that case, she looks up at you, whom now has she's got a bloodied cheek. Her skin has been torn open by the metallic hand that is just shredded across her upper cheek, and it's starting to bleed and well and flow down the side of her face.
I'm not sorry.
And she doesn't even take a moment to dab at it or tend to the wound or scream or anything. She doesn't say anything. Instead, she just has a hand that flies to her right side, her hip, and there's a iPad, like 11-inch tablet dangling from her belt, facing outwards to her right, and she presses something, and then the machine to your left roars to life.
Great.
To your left, you
my
see a massive forklift-like designed machine. Excuse me a moment while I remember how to fucking talk. Deep breaths.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Thanks. Okay.
We're all proud of you.
Alright. Well, it turns,
What?
and then it,
Oh my god.
it turns
it
to you,
moved.
and roll a dexterity save. An
Dex
engine roars to life, and the wheels on the bottom of this thing, which are very thick and seem to be padded in some strange form, spin very quickly, and you hear a hissing sound as gears are shredded. It doesn't seem like it's supposed to be moving this fast. A light on top signals yellow, and then it charges forward, picking up Nyx in its two gigantic pincer-like claws.
It's
and
gonna
then
eat you.
carries the both of them into the side of your beloved ship, banging into it. And
Oh my God.
we leave a little bit of the thing behind. Whoopsie daisy. And it does 3 bludgeoning damage to Nyx as her head smacks back against her own newly acquired ship. Nyx,
That's
you
okay.
are currently grappled. You are going to have to roll an athletics or dexterity to escape it on your next turn.
Great.
However, that was the forklift's turn. Now, the woman
Ah.
dives as far back as she can, pulling out a gun, and gets behind cover, a large box at the far back beneath the wing of your beloved ship. Then she's going to make a shot at the only other person that she can see at disadvantage, which would be Aurelio.
Better be. Probably my gun.
You know what? I think it might be. It's a submachine gun, and it fires off 2 bullets, and they ricochet off the back wall that Aurelio just jumped down like 12 feet over
Also,
his head.
she's shooting through a crane, apparently.
Oh, the forklift? Well, I mean, she
Yeah.
is, but that's just the icon that represents its
Super
actual space.
disadvantage.
It's not as obstructive as you would think it would be.
Okay.
Basically, I'm saying the main weird triangle-like structure, like in the dead center of it, that is a truly obstructing point, but anywhere
So I
around
can
it.
also shoot through it?
That depends on if you're going to shoot from where you are or not.
No.
Okay, well then
It's
we'll
not my turn.
We'll calculate this when we get there. Oh, yes it is. No, it's not. It's Abram's turn. I'm sorry. 2 A's. A wrong.
Don't do this to me.
All right, Abram, what are you doing?
Well, I should probably come in first, apparently.
You want to jump through the
I
window and
mean-
risk taking damage, or you want to take the fucking stairs like a normal human being?
Wait, where are the stairs?
To the south of you. Do you know where you are?
Yeah, I see me, but oh, here they are. Yeah, I should probably come up the stairs. They're fine. I don't even see Nyx, so she's in a safe place.
Yeah. That's good.
Can I get? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I guess I'll just be on the fucking staircase.
You can double move. Did you calculate?
Oh
how
yeah, I
much it's
forgot
supposed
about
to be?
that. Okay, hold on. This is
Do
very
it.
hard to navigate because the numbers are very tiny when I
That's
zoom
okay.
out far enough.
I
Okay,
understand.
there's one.
I don't know why the numbers don't scale. Roll 20. Get on that. I demand as your user who uses this program for free.
Whoa. I just heard dice roll for some. It was like all the sound just loaded suddenly.
That's an absolutely terrifying prospect.
So like the music started and the dice that Nyx rolled earlier. Was it
Finally
here?
caught up. Sure, around there.
Yeah, I saw your ping.
I'll give
I'm
you
assuming
guys
the
a-
ping was for you.
Yeah, don't worry
Okay.
too
I'm
much about. I'll let you know if it's like unnaturally broken where you're going to. But because the scale is different for this particular fight, it's going to be weird with the measurement tool, so it's okay. Now is Leo.
Okay. I'm very distraught, by the way. I come in and see all this nonsense going on.
I understand. Aurelio, what do you do with your single and only turn before you're incinerated before our very eyes?
Oh.
Please don't die.
Let's see how far I can move. Hold on.
Well, you got 30 feet unless you want to double move, but apparently you can take the dash action as a bonus action since you're an outlaw? Or just because you're a gunslinger? I'm not exactly sure.
Because I'm a gunslinger, dash is a bonus action, so I can actually move like 60 feet, and
That's
then.
pretty sweet. Do you have to move 60 feet? Is that like a all or nothing?
No,
or-
no. I can go over far and still, like, use a regular action.
All right, go for it.
Badass.
Yeah. I'm trying to, like, it's just taking me a while to, like, figure out the map.
I understand.
How
guys
far
get
can I
it.
go, and what
Me too.
direction should I go in?
Think about your options. Think about your options. All the
Are you
green
going
with the
to attack or
crosses.
protect?
Jesus.
You got decisions. Green with crosses are just like generic storage crates that are full of various shipping components, either materials repairing or actual shipment that's supposed to be put off like later today. You've got some other rooms and other stairs around, but God knows if you'll actually be using them for any purposes. Nyx is
Hello,
trapped.
Finch.
You okay. Aurelia takes a good look at Nyx being strangled to death by a giant mechanized forklift and then goes,
I thought
well,
it was just pinned.
good luck.
And
Well, yeah.
realizes, yeah, I look at her and realize I'm not strong enough to do anything. So I go over.
Oh
and
my
attack
God.
Sister's
-2 strength squad.
Yeah.
I'll help you next turn. Try to.
That's 15 feet. I'm firing 2 guns.
Where'd you get the second gun?
I've always had it. The little mini pistol, the tiny 1d4 pistol,
Yeah.
and the nail gun.
And
I own those. They're in my hand.
did you manage to hide the nail gun from Captain?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
I believe you. I just wanted to double check.
I wouldn't say it if I hadn't done it.
Don't even try me. All right, so you take the fucking shot, Piccolo. Tell me what you're doing to her.
Okay, so I am doing again. I'm rolling to hit, so
Yeah.
it's 1d20 plus
Okay.
my dexterity.
Mhm.
17.
Not on nail guns. But that's okay. You get her anyway.
What?
You don't add dexterity to the nail gun or the pocket pistol. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was for damage.
For accuracy.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
For
I got
accuracy.
really confused for a second. I was
Yeah.
like, you don't add +2 to your 15 damage.
The only
God.
reason why I'm confused
DM, are you
is I'm like, I know
okay?
I'm right.
I'm so
I know I'm
insane.
right, DM. Get up with this.
Oh my god. It's been a long day. Alright, so you roll damage.
Okay,
if you're
so
so
I
right
roll.
then.
I roll 1d4 for my little pistol. I got 1.
Mhm.
And then I roll 1d6 for my nail gun, and I got 5. So I did 6.
Okay. Time to break out the calculator and keep track of this.
And yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Now it is Nyx's turn, I believe.
Looking at my items.
Maneuvering
Question.
the camera. Yep.
Does this thing count as a weapon? This thing.
Can you explain to me what your hopes and dreams and aspirations are? Because that way maybe I can assist you.
I want to cast hack weapon.
Is that a trick or is that a gambit?
It is a trick.
Hack weapon.
The target
You
is
know-
a weapon or vehicle.
You know what? I'll say yes, but you're gonna have to contest because Beacon's already cast something on it, so you're gonna just end up having to contest with her.
I will contest.
Okay, so roll a computer check. I
Oh,
suppose.
whoops.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to roll a different thing.
roll a intelligence.
Intelligence saving throw?
No, you're essentially casting a
Or
spell like in
science.
D&D. So it's just roll a d20 and then it's plus your intelligence modifier. And I guess,
Proficiency.
yeah, you're right because it's a computer. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this later.
Damn it.
All right. No, I mean it's a contest, so like she could fucking fail miserably.
Please fuck up.
But she doesn't.
Shit.
That is your turn, unfortunately.
Oh, damn it.
I'm sorry. I mean, you made your decision. Abram, it's up to you now.
Is the thing like actively squishing on her, or is it just holding her there?
It feels very uncomfortable, but no, she's not losing HP per turn.
No, I just want to know if it's like if it
It is
is
exerting
applying
a pressure to
or is
keep
it
her
just
down.
sitting there in such a way that if I were to pry it open, it would just stay open,
No,
or is
does
it
not.
actively?
It seems like
Okay.
it's actively holding her, but I mean you can still try to pry it open.
Sure.
I'd let
I
you.
will see if my
Okay. I would say that you're assisting her in her
Yeah,
escape,
totally.
and we just say you have advantage on athletically trying to get her out.
Sure. Let's try to do that.
Okay, so Nick's roll athletics with advantage. Or acrobatics. We'll do that. Why not? This is technically a grapple.
Yeah, let's do acrobatics because I
Yeah.
don't have a negative
We'll give you a fucking bone.
11.
Now roll again. Oh, yeah, if you just want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah.
I guess once again it's a contest. Ooh, yeah, no, you get out.
Wait, why did she roll for what I'm doing?
Because it's her trying to escape. You're giving her assistance.
Yeah, but I'm prying it open.
Well, she succeeded. Do you want to take it back and roll again, or do you want to...
No, I'm just saying, I'm like, wait, I was just sitting there, I was like, wait a minute.
That's what the second roll was. I mean, next time I'll make
Okay.
it so you both roll, and then we'll take the higher option. Because rolling dice is fun. But either way, you put your sword and scabbard right in that gaping maw, and you pry to the side, and you manage to pull a little bit enough so she can squeeze out through the bottom and out behind your legs. And
Good
now
thing I'm not that large.
Nyx is free, and Abram, we'll just say that was a free action. We'll say that was a bonus
okay.
action. If you were higher level, then losing a bonus action might be a bigger deal. But right now, I think that it equates to you just having a freebie.
Sure. Well, I'm glad that worked. Let's see. Let's shoot her. Or
Okay.
stab her.
She's slightly obscured from your angle. She's on purposely taking cover, so she has slightly higher AC than normal. Just so that when you roll like a 15, you're not surprised.
I still have some. I think it's my pistol. Yeah. Me shooting.
You're shooty.
Me shooting. If only I could remember how. The dexterity modifier, right?
Dexterity
Or do I not?
modifier and proficiency
Okay, just making sure I was
on the
dex-
roll, whatever your 20 is. Whatever the 20 reveals to you through divine action. Okay, a bullet whizzes by and nails the box, and there's an explosion of wooden splinters as the bullet tears through it, but she's unharmed.
Very well.
Leo. We pop in and lock it with you, baby.
Okay. I am going to. I don't have any fancy gambit.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you only do twice as much damage.
Excuse me. No, I don't do twice as much. I only have a 1d4 pistol. What am I? I guess I'm gonna fire at her again. Did she ever go?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Nyx was supposed to be before Beacon, and then Beacon goes. You're right. Thank you, Aurelia, for reminding me. Technically, it is her turn now, I suppose.
I feel bad about beating the shit out of her when it's actually.
Yeah, no, that was good on you. Good on you.
I know she goes
I
after
don't feel
Nick.
bad.
And for that, actually, I'll make it so that she doesn't target you immediately. You guys hear another motoring sound.
Great.
Yeah, okay. As another forklift springs to life and thunders around the corner behind your own ship. And it just rolls up alongside. This is all happening over the span of seconds. Very quickly, it charges past, I suppose, Nyx, unfortunately. Nyx, make a dexterity saving throw.
Again?
Yes, again.
This bitch hates me.
And you
Hates me.
dive out of the way as it screams
Nice.
past and crashes into the boxes to your left,
Good.
God.
scraping some
brakes.
paint off of the other forklift that is directly next to you. Both are flashing with a yellow light. They are not down and they are not out. And then Beacon herself. She is going to use her action to cast a gambit. And it's going to be to bring the third forklift to life in the room. Aurelio, roll a dexterity
My turn now?
save.
Oh.
My children.
Okay, it screams past you again, and it just slides to its like a gritting halt as it tries to avoid the boxes that are in front of it. And I'll even make a
Look how
roll.
close that is.
Yeah, it succeeds. It succeeds and it slams to a halt right where you are.
Hello.
And then Beacon moves. Outie. I'm not going to be too persnickety about the distances, like I said, because it's such a weird situation that we're in, but she moves. She relocates herself. And now I suppose it is Aurelio's turn officially, and we'll get back to the normal turn order.
Hey.
Post haste. Hey.
Bench.
Shooting, you don't have to worry about the forklift. Moving, you're going to have to avoid the forklift. Because Aurelio, you are not the size of a bullet. You cannot squid or octopus your way through the cranery, the cage that forms. No, Aurelio. Aurelio.
I pilot the ship.
You could try. You're gonna have to make a. Okay. It would be an intelligence competition.
Head and low.
Are you really able to just do that? What the fuck? Oh yeah, because you have fucking double action. Nothing's ever going to outrun
No,
you.
really, I can because this is 25 feet.
You're right. Okay, well, like I said, you can't go through the forklift, but either way, it would be within your 60 feet. Yeah.
That's 10 feet, and then that's
You're moving like a knight on a chessboard. All right, so you're right there in front of her. What do you want to do?
point blank shootout.
You have disadvantage if you're within 10 feet on projectile weapons.
Not point blank shootout.
Okay, I just want to let you know. I only bring that up because I think actually one of you is a class that gains the ability to use weapons within 5 feet without. Yeah, exactly. So I'm doing this now so that you feel more special later.
Okay, so rolling 1d20.
All y'all got super fucking special classes, so I gotta like remember to give you the
17.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm attacking again.
Go for it.
My dual gunner specialty.
Mm-hmm. Just roll. Yeah. Baby. Okay.
2 damage.
All right. Well, you know what? Better than 1. Could have been bad.
Yeah.
She lifts up her arm as you fire at her, and it skids off of like what seems to be a shoulder pad and a forearm plate, but you do see a little bit of blood forming around her sleeve, pooling as if you've nicked something. And now it would be back to Nyx.
All right, so Nyx is gonna move. Let's do here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So, here.
Okay.
And she is going to shoot. Wait.
Are you gonna try and take the shot? It's 15 feet, unless you're gonna try and do something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the shot.
Okay. This is your
with
action.
my machine gun.
You don't have your machine. Did you hide your machine gun from Captain? Can anybody confirm this? I don't think you have your machine gun.
I was given one by the
Oh yeah, he gave us guns.
Yeah, he gave us one.
Yeah. All right.
Actually.
Go for it.
Actually.
Or don't.
Let's do the handgun because surprise, surprise.
Damn.
Oh.
Dang.
That was a surprise.
Good decision. All right, so Nyx, you critically hit, and you do 6. You do 6 damage to her.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She died immediately.
That bullet tears right through her upper arm on the same side that you are actually missing.
Huh.
And she stumbles back 5 feet.
Imagine that times 10.
And now, Abram, I believe it's your turn.
Yeah.
I'm just moving the new order so that Beacon goes after you, because that would be unfair if Beacon's suddenly got to go right now to fix the old order.
That's fine. Does she know where I am?
Roll stealth.
Well, that's what I was gonna do, because I looked at my tricks and shit because I forgot about them, and I have one camouflage that lets me take advantage on any stealth rolls I attempt for the duration.
Don't you need a material or something though for it? I'm pretty sure there's a component factor.
Obscuring terrain. I'm surrounded by cranes.
I'm for it.
and whatever these are. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, you're obscured by the 2 forklifts that have tried to kill Nyx, and they've made it so you're incapable.
I was gonna say I'd be like moving between these 2 and like trying to get behind her.
I like that camouflage trick. It's basically just like a skill, because a trick means you can just do it as many times as you want in a day, unless there's some kind of like inherent factor like stopping you. But I do need to make sure that I'm consistent on like, well, could you logically do this? And you're right, you totally could.
Yeah,
flavor
but you were
text.
right. It's survival kit or obscuring terrain. So I'm glad they had the terrain. Now I will try to get behind her if that's okay.
Go for it. I don't know what distance you can cover. I don't know if you can cover as much distance as Aurelio can, but you could probably get within the footage required to do some damage.
What?
And that's for
Yeah,
you're rolling
it's like
stealth?
25 feet, so it should be okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
I'm going between them. If that space between them is like actually a space,
you know
is
what?
that okay?
Yeah, but it is unstable. It's difficult terrain, so you move at half speed, which just means you can only go half as far, but you still get to the other side. It's like roughly 15 feet. It's 17.5, so if you want to like pop out the other side, she will probably see you if you just jump out, but you'll still have the element of surprise if that's what you're hoping for.
So like here?
Yes.
Or one back. Okay.
That's fine.
And is my range for my sword like right next to her, or is this?
It's unfortunate. It's point blank.
I sure my entire sword. No, I'm just gonna shoot at her again.
Okay. You get advantage because you are an outlaw and you're attacking from sneak. You will no longer be hidden, but you are gonna get the advantage of having snecked.
Snecked. All right.
This is really just a long.
Wow.
Okay. Good thing you got that advantage.
Surely that won't happen again. There we go.
Okay. Yes. Now roll for damage. 1d6.
Yeah. If I can figure out how to fucking use this website half the time.
All right. You do 3
And
damage.
then, was there plus anything? Because I forgot to do it.
Not the pistol.
Okay.
Not this weapon at this time. All right, and now it's her turn, and she's looking a little bit worse for wear. You've torn like straight through her beloved shoulder pauldron, which is just like it looks honestly like a shitty piece of scrap metal that she's put on and made herself. And there's just this big meaty hole in it from all 3 of you, just like targeting. And then she's going to wait a quick second and then look at her surroundings. And then she quickly presses some buttons on her tablet hanging from her side. And Abram, make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. Do I have... Yes, I'm proficient in those. Thank you.
Oof. That's a meaty number. Okay, well then the forklift arms that you are on top of right now, they quickly try to throw you up in like backwards up into the air. You're standing on it and they just like chuck upwards. Pick any space within 10 feet to land down on as you land like a cat.
Oh, I'm so cute. Within 10 feet? God, I don't know what that is anymore on this crazy map.
Oh shit,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay.
I forgot how big 10 feet was on this map. I should have said 2 squares, but that's fine.
Too late, I'm on the box.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I do a backflip and land on the fucking box.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm alright with this.
But what does that mean for me?
Nothing.
You said unfortunately I was scared that I was gonna fall through
Unfortunately.
and die.
Mr. Bond. Alright, this other forklift comes to life, though, and quickly spins around, and ooh, Nyx and Aurelio, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
It's gonna get Dexy.
It's gonna get Dexy.
Yay.
Aurelio, you too!
I'm trying.
Okay.
Yay.
This forklift sweeps its arms, and Nyx dives straight underneath it as the 2 arms hurtle overhead, and Aurelio, you, like, jump as it tries to like sweep out from under your legs.
That's so cool.
And it ends.
Okay,
Hold
there it
on.
goes.
It ends when it hits Deacon straight in the fucking chest and sending her back like 15 feet. Once again, these squares aren't as long as they look, but back and into the box that Abram was on top of, and she hits it and bounces. Unfortunately, I'm now like in control of. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I'm moving you for a second, Aurelio, just so that I can grab hold of my beautiful, beautiful forklift prop. And it's gone. The forklift is destroyed. It's over. Rest in peace. That's fine. All right. I'll just say that was her turn, man. That didn't go very well. I guess this forklift can still go, but I think that it's only going to be possibly Aurelio that could be hit by this. So Aurelio, make another dexterity saving throw.
Ow.
Yes. Do it as this thing pastes you against the side of the. Not this time, Aurelio.
How is it controlling itself?
That's exactly what she has done to it. It slams into you, and you take 3 plus 2 points of bludgeoning damage, so 5, as you get pinned to the. Are you really dead?
Wait, what?
No,
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
close.
think you were really dead.
Oh.
Don't
really
use
close.
this plan.
Like 2 points out of
Oh, God.
17.
You
Don't
still
let him
have your
fool you.
healy wheelie that you can use one.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Y'all motherfuckers didn't short rest.
Oh.
This is what happens. I've lost control of my fucking forklift props, but that's okay.
No.
Let go of the forklift.
I want it so bad. Oh my god.
Is it my turn yet?
Abram Beacon Leo. Yeah, it is. And you are where you are.
Please live.
Please heal me.
Getting through the forklift is difficult terrain. And even
But
when
getting on top of the forklift.
it's gonna take 10 points of movement per 10 feet of movement. So I don't even know how you're gonna be able to calculate this. It takes 15 feet
So
to get where
I am now on the forklift at 15 feet of movement. And I'm aiming. Oh, yeah, of course. Yep, no disadvantage. Aiming for that bitch.
Okay.
Got hit.
You hit.
Eee.
Aurelio, have you rolled higher than a 1? That's not bad.
So I do 5 damage, and
do
then
5 damage.
and then I get to move again because I got that dash. I gotta use it to.
I gotta figure out whether. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
No, it's just
Is
like
it
a
as a-
potential thing.
Is it a bonus action? What is it? Because
It's a bonus action
okay,
each turn.
if it's a bonus action, then you can move.
I wrote
fire
down
and
verbatim.
move.
It's bonus action each turn, and I can use it to disengage, dash, and something else. But instead, I wrote dash twice. So.
That's fine. Okay,
So
for it.
I'm gonna.
that's 15 feet. Because you need 10 feet to get off the damn thing.
22 feet.
Dip, dash, dodge, duck, and dash.
27. 30. I'm
That's
going over
30
there.
feet. Okay.
Bye.
But I need to get out of those
Nick's-
Yes, please do.
monsters.
Yeah, you are standing on like hippopotamuses essentially.
Yeah, they're vicious.
I've lost my ability to
Both eat people. You
grab.
never heard of like people getting eaten by hippos?
of
By hippos, yeah.
white
I didn't know what
people.
you were calling hippos, but I got you.
Hippopotamus.
White people.
White people?
That's
what
what he
I
said.
thought that you
What?
said of white people always getting like eaten by hippos, and I
Have you
was
heard of
like,
white people being snacked on by hippos?
Oh,
I was like, wow, the snacking.
I know, I'm confused.
All right,
Oh,
I don't
no.
know whose turn it is. Nick's.
Alright.
I'm trying to
how
save
far
my.
away?
You got to figure it out. It's whatever it is plus 10 feet because you have to get over a fucking forklift.
I'm gonna go
Oh my God.
here.
Where is here? Okay, make it so number 1. All right, do it. Move your character.
I did!
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot her. How far away is she? I can do it. It's fine. Don't worry. I don't want to roll. I don't
Aim
want
for
to
the
roll.
head.
Oh my god, remind me never to
What do you
have a
think
boss
we're doing?
encounter ever again.
Boom.
Boom, baby. Yeah, you hit her.
Yay!
Okay, you do 2 piercing damage.
Right through
Everybody's
the
just
fucking
riddling her with bullets.
And the neck, oh my god.
You shoot her in the chest as she's getting up from getting hit by this forklift, and you ping her
Holy shit.
right in the chest, and there's a flash of sparks, and her coat like opens up a little bit to reveal like a piece of what looks to be white plastic beneath. And that
Fucking
pings and
bizarre
sparks
shit.
as she reels back from another blow.
Gonna hit her while she's down.
You're vicious, absolutely vicious, and now it's
Please leave her alive.
Abram's turn. I
We
believe.
need
Do
the
you,
question.
is this in character?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say because I mean, Abram was gonna ask because.
Do I kill her, boss?
Yeah.
Oh, Abram, you should knock him. You should knock her prone.
I should
Prone,
knock her
prone.
prone.
What does that do?
Prone.
Is that
Wait.
the reason?
Basically, it means you hold her to the ground.
Well, I was gonna do that.
Do it.
Prone. Oh, okay.
Prone means like she actually
Mount her,
has to,
Abram.
she has to use her turn to get up.
She's got to use her movement action to get up. It doesn't take her entire turn,
I
but
thought it did.
it is still disadvantageous. Disadvantage.
Disadvantageous.
It's not
You're right.
good.
I need
Also,
to
it would
get
make it so
something.
that Abram has to use his turn to impose prone upon her, though. So it's a win-win, or lose-lose, or win-lose, as some would say. Not a full win.
I'm just gonna let y'all know I have a gambit that nobody's afraid right now, but it does. It cures you of fear effects, and I can add 2 squares to your speed as long as you're moving towards me. I don't think I need it right now, unless Aurelio needs to move closer, but he's dying. So I figure you don't need it right now.
Where are you going, little man?
That hurt pretty far.
I can't. It doesn't force them closer. I'm just saying if they want to move closer quickly, I can help them do that, but not right now. Okay, whose turn is it?
It's still your turn.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know it was my turn. I thought you guys were just sitting there.
No.
Because I see you're struggling with your. I see you're struggling with your hippos.
Yeah, well,
No.
I was like occupying myself while it was your turn. I wasn't trying to like insinuate.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna jump on her.
Okay,
'cause I'm
jump on her.
this box. Yeah, I can't. Okay, I did it. Unless you tell me what to roll.
Well, are you gonna do
Unless I
something
don't.
after that, or what's the goal?
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
guess?
hold her down.
Okay,
on
yeah,
her
then roll
stomach
athletics.
if I can.
Roll athletics versus her rolling acrobatics.
Sure. Okay.
She
Abram,
can't
I
do
know you're not.
that.
I know you're not very good at this.
She gets a
but,
16.
Do your best. She's quick. She's
Uh,
slippery.
She Dark Souls rolls to the left. Well, she goes farther than that.
Iframes.
Once again, she moves like 5 feet, but 10 feet. And that's not like a full square. I know you occupy where she just was. Okay, and now it is her turn. This is
Can I have my sword out now?
That is fine.
Okay, just letting you know.
What layer is this on? Good.
There are layers,
Oh, baby, are there layers?
like
Yeah.
an onion.
Like an
Yeah.
onion.
Oh God.
Is there any way that I could just... This is not going to be good. She presses some buttons on her waist. And she's got blood dripping down her. And as you look upon her, you realize that she's got a significantly large amount of your stuff.
Yeah, she does.
And as she presses some buttons, you guys hear a whirring sound from above you as the giant mechanized crane that brought your ship into this hangar moves overhead.
Oh no!
I have to zoom out even more. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, where is it? I'm trying to find it too.
There it is.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it. Oh God.
I don't think that... I think that if I were to move it for realsies over you, it would like never let me use tokens ever again. But we'll see how this goes. As it sweeps overhead.
I need to
And
zoom out.
Aurelio, no, Abram, make a dexterity saving.
Yeah. Sure, I'll try.
It's like a large claw/magnet combo. And as it smashes
I hope you're not
into the
magnetic.
ground, you
Today's the day to find out.
today's the day to find out. You take 10 damage as a claw knocks you in the side of the
Ow.
head.
It's like an
Um,
MRI.
And she
10 damage, you said?
10 damage, I say.
Just making sure.
Oh, you don't worry. I understand. You really want to make sure on something like that.
Hmm.
And then she saw it coming, so she didn't have that big a deal, just sidestepping and then jumping onto the claw that has now embedded itself in the floor, and then it flies up into the sky, maybe like 40 feet above your heads, and then begins its movement farther to the right.
Where's the captain?
Good question.
Where's Captain Azura?
Did
Oh,
you get-
father! 'Father! 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 'Fat
Maybe
Can I
anything
break?
that would make
can
him
I
not be
break
here?
my anklet?
Can you?
I mean, I'm assuming he would hear the gunshots.
I'm sorry. What did Aurelia just say?
Can I break my anklet, or would Nix's have been crushed by the crane?
Roll something. Roll athletics.
For what?
Breaking your anklet. Do you
break
really
it.
want to do it?
No, when I roll strength for it.
Yeah, athletics. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because athletics you could have at least been proficient in. I mean, it doesn't matter, I
No.
guess. All right. Well, then you could roll strength,
think
or you
Aurelia
cannot roll
was?
strength.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not
yeah.
bad.
You lift your own leg up and axe kick the nearest box, and you hear a loud snapping sound as it buckles beneath your calf. And you know what? It probably hurts a little bit. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, listen. Do you want me to die, or do you want to keep me alive for this campaign?
I love you so much.
So it's a no.
Yeah, I hate you.
You want me to die?
I want
All right. Well, listen. I'm
die.
almost there.
I want you to be dead.
I am really, really
Just-
freaking close.
Just don't get hit by anything, please.
Now it's your turn, actually, Leo.
Hold on. I need to.
I'm gonna say that was a
put
free
my
action.
microphone to. No, they. Okay, never mind. Cool. That was my free action.
Aurelia, I'm looking up something to see if I can.
Hey, listen. Aurelia's dying.
I'm trying to help you.
Okay, how did she get all the way over there?
The crane is
Excuse me.
moving.
Rode the crane.
It's like there's no way.
Just slapped me
Yeah,
with it
you're
and
right.
left on it.
Her crane does not move very. It moves much faster than she does, but by sheer force of being 18 times the size of you guys. How big is this crane? I can actually figure that out. No, I can't. The text is just way too fucking small.
It's at 152 or something.
Really? It's 152 feet long. All right, well then, yeah, that's exactly what it is because this is all to scale.
I'm going to. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I'm quivering with Antissa.
Hate you.
Okay,
Aurelia.
so I'm moving to go. I'm moving just underneath the ship.
Okay, but that's double movement.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm going underneath it.
You have to
can
crawl.
walk underneath the ship.
No, what? No, you have to. It's half movement. You have to crawl. It's not comfortable. You cannot sprint. The movement here is focusing on whether or not you can sprint that distance or not. So,
The ship is that close to the ground when it's propped up by its legs.
how tall are you, Aurelia?
I'm 5'4".
Yeah, it gives 4 feet of clearance, and I'll admit it's good clearance, but you are slowed.
Lame.
Aurelia,
Lame.
it's not. I don't make the rules. I just have to enforce them.
But
I have to give you
okay,
some
fine.
layer. Aurelio,
if I'm halved anyways, I'm going on top of the ship.
Aurelio, you're just so cool and so good at everything that I have to make sure that there's some challenge left
No.
for your godlike ability.
No, screw you. I'm climbing on top of the ship.
Do
if I
it.
have to be halved.
Do it. Do it, coward.
Alright. I'm on top. I'm on top of it. And you know what? I'm already on top of it. I'm gonna move further down the ship. I'm going over here.
You can move
family.
you can do halfway down the wing. No, you can move halfway down the wing. There you go.
And I shoot.
Okay, yeah, take the shot.
Take the shot.
What's the distance?
I'm trying to find out its disadvantage. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I have to do the math.
Nah, it's fine. It's 32 feet. I don't care.
Okay.
You don't have to have a disadvantage for extra 2 feet. That's a product of the fact that we're playing with.
I didn't hit.
No, you don't. It bounces off
Wow.
the bottom.
But you can't hit me with the crane because
She,
it doesn't move that far.
It does not move. Potentially.
Well, I mean,
now
unless the
it's-
crane is double jointed.
Nix's turn. It is double jointed, but it's
Screw
Nix's
that
turn.
Okay, so. Oh God. How
Pretty
far
much.
can I go? Here.
30 feet, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You can. The tail is much higher off the ground than the rest of the ship is, so it's not an obstruction.
Right here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
I am going to use a trick.
Okay, tell me.
Nice.
Tell me what you're
I
doing.
am going to hack weapon and hack the crane.
Once again, I will allow it, but it's a contest.
I'm gonna contest you.
All right, I'm gonna roll, then you're gonna roll.
Okay.
16.
20.
Oh, all right. What do you? It needs to be a relatively
Fuck
simple,
you.
a relatively simple action. But what are you attempting to do?
All right. What is she on? Is she on the actual crane itself, or is she on the hook?
She's on the claw.
I'm gonna move the crane and swing it into a crate.
Is there a crate around anywhere nearby her? What's that? You'd have to bring it back all the way around. Ooh. Yeah, where do you want it to go? There's some pretty big crates around. I just want to know where. Highlight where you want it to smash into. You got a whole map. So.
I want it to smash here.
That's a crate underneath your own ship. I
Oh,
just want to
shit.
make you aware of that.
No.
Hold on.
I can't. For some reason, it won't let me click on anything else besides Aurelia. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Can I move it over here? Back over here.
Yeah, you've already made the contest with her, so I guess that's fine.
And I beat her.
You beat her. She
That
rolled
was
a
great.
She rolled a 16. I did not make it easy for you, so the fact that you actually did beat it is impressive. So yeah, you can get away with this.
I mean, technically, I rolled the same as her. It's the +4 that gave me the 20. I'm smarter.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not gonna move the crane because if I let it stay over there, I would never be able to pick up any other prop ever again. But the crane swings over, and she's going to roll dexterity. That's a long way to go, and it was very abrupt and very quick. I'm gonna roll dexterity to see if she falls off early. And does she have an addition to that? Yeah, she does. She beats that. So she actually hangs on for dear life, unfortunately. And then the bottom of the crane makes contact with first the forklift, scrapes along the top, paint chips and loud squealing sounds, and then the crate is just like smashed as the claw descends into it and sends her flying and into another box. And there's a loud like banging sound as her body collides with the other box to the left and the crate that Abram is in front of. Abram, make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I'm like on the ground dying already. Oh, okay.
You dive downwards and you cover your head as splinters explode around you, and the claw is just in the box. I'm not gonna put it on the map, but the claw is in the box and the crane is overhead. Nyx, roll 2d8.
Wow. 5.
That's unfortunate.
I know.
Roll another d8.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like falling like next to 30 feet to 40 feet via a means of not really wanting to. Not amazing. Hey, listen, I gave you the chance. It can be said. Nyx's turn. Abram, your turn.
Yeah. What is she doing?
She's
Samantha.
pulling herself up off the ground, and there's a pool of blood beginning to form along her clothing and on the plastic vest that she's wearing. Her goggles are broken. Her hair is messy and dusty.
Can I see the tablet on her body?
Yeah. I feel like it's probably got cracks in it at this point.
Can I shoot it?
Yes, but I'm gonna say that it's got +2 AC compared to her because it's smaller and harder to hit. So it's just gonna be her AC +2 that you have to.
Okay, should I shoot the tablet or shoot her? Guys.
Tablet.
Alright, I'll try to shoot the...
Break her weapon!
You're gonna have to take like 2 steps to the left.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying what I should do first.
Okay, so... you guys done a lot of damage. I feel like I can share her AC at this point. You'd have to get 16.
Hers?
You need to hit 16. That's the number. The target goal for you is 16.
What the hell happens? Darn. Yarn.
Yarn. The bullet whizzes by her leg and puts another hole in her coat.
I hope it's very expensive.
Yeah, I don't even know what she does at this point. Oh, man.
Just give in.
Just give in? Not when there's more
forklifts. Talking's a free action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tell her that.
Tell her to give up.
You just tell
just
her
stop.
Talking
just fucking stop. No.
This is my only chance off this planet for this light's end.
What? Let's end. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
You're right. We can't kill her. She knows something. Or maybe she doesn't, but we're gonna not kill her.
I know that your stupid ball is worth more than you think it is.
I think we know Aurelio from way back here. She can't even hear me. I don't even try.
I mean, it's probably echoey in here. Say it. I wanna
What
know.
distance is that? It's not that.
A
It's not
lot.
as far as it looks.
It's
only
50
like
feet.
yeah, it's not that big a deal. It looks farther than it is.
I'd have to shout. It's alright. I'm dying.
you're on
I can't afford it.
Oh my god. Okay, fine.
I'll cough up blood instead. Oh no! I clicked on Skype. I'm gone.
What? Oh,
I accidentally clicked one of my bookmarks. No, I just.
you're a fool. Get back here.
Well-
Alright, Abram, I guess it's your prerogative.
Yeah, well, he's... Okay, well, she says that, and then he just kind of... He doesn't respond to the lights thing, but then he's just like, and you think this is the way to do it?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I can tell.
I just hit you with a crane.
Fuck you!
It's gonna die before you
You're s-
I'm not
We
the
could-
one impersonating dead people.
You're dead.
go.
My
You
God.
didn't
my
read the
problem.
memorial?
Who reads nowadays?
Oh my god.
Why do you think she's failing her classes next? Aurelio,
She doesn't know how to read.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It is her turn.
Uh-huh.
You continue to talk, but she clambers up the side of the box, and then she reaches into Abram's bag and pulls out the orb.
Oh no.
And she licks it.
No.
She does lick it.
What?
Oh no.
I mean, she can't do anything with it, so I mean, we're not too worried. It doesn't do anything.
I am very upset.
Aurelio's
Uh-huh.
got issues.
Everybody step back or else I'll break it.
He does. He can't. Aurelio's like not kidding.
Nobody moves. Yeah.
Nyx has her tablet out. She's ready.
Please
Yeah,
don't turn
I'm
back
not
her ass.
phased at all.
Neither am I. In fact,
Neither is-
I would
neither
step
is-
closer if I could.
Neither is Nyx.
I'm thinking we might be leaving initiative, so let's talk about what y'all want to do, and then we'll figure out.
Can I move closer?
Yeah, you can.
Aurelio shouts in the background.
You can move up to 20 feet closer.
Hi,
Both of us?
up there. Can you just move me?
No,
Just move me, bro. Okay. Here I
Can I
am.
move
You're
closer
here.
too?
Wait, can Nyx move closer to me and give me life?
Can
I
she-
don't have anything for
I don't know
you.
if she can breathe life into your dying body.
Can I move here?
Yeah, okay, sure. You jump up on top of one of the forklifts.
Yes.
Wow.
And she's got her handgun out.
Okay, as in like the gun that's in her hand.
Yes. The in-arm gun.
Okay. Yeah, she's got this. There's a gambit that I have like written down, and for some reason it's just like not showing up in my searches. But anyway, she's got in her right arm like a long metallic like forearm gauntlet with some fingertips that are like cast in iron or steel, and arcs of blue electricity are dancing between the two, all of her fingers and her palm, and in her left arm she is bloodied, but she is holding the round, supple, attractive shape of the white object that you found in the ship's wreckage.
Cool.
Alright.
Everybody back off or I'm gonna break it.
Do
And then
it!
Nobody
Aurelio.
wins.
Do it. You won't. It's too valuable to you. You won't break it.
I'm waiting for the answer to Abram as well.
What he says to that she's gonna break it?
Yeah.
He doesn't do shit. He just watches her. I mean, he looks pretty. I'd use the word
Angry.
scary, but whether it scares her or not, I don't know. But he looks pretty scary.
You can try and roll intimidate, but I don't know what it's gonna function as for this.
No, I'm not. He's not trying to scare her. He just looks quite upset, like angry,
Yeah. Okay.
like teeth bared, nose like wrinkled, like in a snarl. But he's not moving. He's not moving away, and I can't shoot because it's not my turn. But yeah.
She hits it with electricity.
Cool.
Okay.
She does 3 points of electricity damage to the orb,
Okay.
and then all the lights shut off.
Yep.
Yep.
None of us are fake.
And then
I'm still
everybody
looking
roll a
at
dexterity
my
saving
heat
throw.
signature. I'm still looking at through the heat signature.
Yeah, okay.
I see her, right?
You see her, and you see the orb just like burst to life with color.
Yeah.
Oh my god. See what you did? Not you, Samantha.
Thousands of small river lines like throw themselves down her body into the box and across the floor beneath you, all across the hangar.
That's my saving throw, by the way.
Everybody,
sucking.
dexterity saving throw.
I got 14.
Okay.
Oh, right, I forgot. Whoops.
Next, you're thrown 30 feet,
Where?
Oh my god.
Wait!
and you hit a box, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Wait, what
Baby,
were we
no.
I'm
from?
okay. Trust me.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
fine.
not.
How did she go that way?
Guys, it's
Was that on
fine.
purpose?
Yes.
No, it's okay. I'm just okay. Well, that's kind of.
I'm not a glass cannon anymore.
Uh,
I'm actually the tank of the group now.
yeah.
She did
we're-
respec and now has the most fucking health in the entire party. Everybody begins to feel a little lightheaded as gravity starts to turn off.
Great. Wait,
Mhm.
I'm used to this.
You're in your element. I
Aurelio,
guess.
your own ship is starting to float underneath you like a surfboard.
Aurelio's freaking out. He's like, oh my god!
Abram, you're floating up into the air as gravity has stopped functioning on this space station. And you look you look out to your far right at the very end of the hangar, the way your ship is facing the nose of it, and you see large, like, it seems to be glass pane, and you can see out into outer space. And formerly
good.
the stars were turning and spinning as the space station, rotated, and they're
great.
slowly coming to a stop.
Uh-huh.
And the woman that you've been fighting this entire time, she looks like out. Her hand is fried, her skin looks boiled all the way up her arm. There's a cooked flesh smell, and she's just floating in the air with your stuff slowly like floating into the air along with it in various directions.
Is she dead?
Oh, whose turn?
Can
is
I
it?
see the heat leaving her body?
Turn order is over. You would still see heat even if she
Okay.
had died, because when you die, your body heat doesn't just like
Okay, well, if
shut
turn
off.
order's over, can I just, like, push myself off of the ship this way?
Yeah.
Nix.
Roll-
I won't. Or
roll
shit.
dexterity.
Roll dexterity?
Roll dexterity.
Shit, I might die.
Nix
Please
shouts
just
over.
stop moving.
Nix shouts, use the
No, I
items
won't.
around you and, push yourself.
Oh, good.
I got a
I'm so
19.
scared. I'm so scared for
Yeah,
you.
that's fine.
Aurelion's actually trying to just, like, doggy
Really,
paddle
you
through the
float
air.
gently as you doggy paddle through the air, and then you take hold of the forklift that's like actually they're connected to the ground still. And you've grabbed hold of the box that it had embedded its large forklift claws into.
Cool. Is she
Nobody-
dead?
She doesn't look alive.
Okay, I'm going to go over.
Roll dexterity
It's like we
saving
warned
throw.
her.
Dexterity
If
saving.
you move, roll dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then I want to
You-
go over here, whatever, or
Alright.
wherever.
You grab
Get-
onto the box.
Get my.
Okay.
The first thing I grab is my bag and my orb.
Okay, you take
Thank you.
the orb, like you take the bag off of her, but the orb is like floating the other direction towards the window. So you have to like jump
what
off
window?
of her.
The one to
The one at
the,
the far
to
end
the
of the
right.
hall, yeah.
Oh, good. Okay,
It's
well,
yearning to
Can
get
I
out.
check on her really quick?
Okay, you
like
have
a
to
pulse or
check on her
something?
or get the orb.
Well, the orb's like out of
I
like
want to
somewhere. I'm
I
checking.
want to go for the orb.
Roll
Yeah, and
dexterity saving
I'm just
throw.
gonna check on her then.
Okay.
I mean, it's an enclosed room. It's not gonna go in.
Not if that thing fucking busts through the window or something. That's what I'm worried about. It's gonna
I'm
get
gonna
sucked into space.
I'm gonna reach for it with my robo hand.
Good plan. I might have died if I grabbed it.
Okay. You grab the orb and you're you don't grab the orb. You push off the box and you float towards the orb. And then you misjudged it by like 5 feet, and so you just keep on floating to the other side of the room until
Just keep chasing it, baby.
You're
It's okay.
you're like over
I
the
guess
stairs.
I'll
I'm
grab the orb.
grabbing a railing. I'm grabbing
Yeah, you grab a railing on the the stairs.
I'll grab the orb.
You'll try to grab the orb.
Yeah.
Aurelio jumps through the air and continuing his doggy paddle like sonnets.
I go really slow.
Yeah,
Like, just like
he snags it out of the air, and he's going super fucking slow, and then he just like bounces off the ceiling, and downwards towards
This
the
is
ground
so
again
cute.
into a box, and then he holds
I'm
onto it. Aurelio,
I'm gonna-
your eye immediately turns off as soon as you get near it.
that's cool. Whatever. I just have it.
I want to try and turn back on the network.
That's a
using
good
my
idea.
tablet.
You're gonna have to find a network terminal though. Also,
Do I
power's
have-
off, so.
Wait. Hacking weapon, mending, alarm, virus. A virus does not do what I want it to. I'm not gonna do that. Oh god.
I don't know if you have a gambit or trick that's designed
I'm
for fixing
going-
stuff, actually.
Actually, I do. I do.
All right.
And it's a cantrip.
If you find a network terminal, you can use it, but your tablet is fucking off.
Can I look around for a network terminal.
Okay, the railing that you're on is stairs that lead up into some room that overlooks the hangar, and it seems like it has computers inside through the windows that you can see.
Using the railing, I'm gonna pull myself along.
Alright, you pull yourself along and up the stairs until you're in front of a massive slew of windows and computer terminals all lined up that would be more for like observing as cargo comes in and out.
Now here's the question.
Yeah?
Is it Apple or Windows?
It's Windows.
Okay.
This is Lunaris is
God.
Apple, this is not.
Lunaris is Apple.
I'm going to use Wait, nope. Wrong one.
It explodes!
We use mending, and what do I have to roll?
I don't know. Any
It's up to-
tool.
it-
So I guess your computer tool. So a
That
computer
would
check.
be
You repair a mundane item on the spot, such as a piece of equipment, weapon, or set of armor. This is
12.
pretty big, so I'm gonna say that. Ooh, wait a minute, a 12. You notice that in like one of the I don't want to say the flash drive ports, but like a connector port is this crudely made device that seems to be cobbled together and soldered.
I pull it.
It makes a loud red sound as soon as you touch it.
I
Booey doop doop.
don't touch it again.
Or as soon as you let go, it doesn't boodly doop doop.
I want to. Can I hack into it?
You can. Yeah, but you're gonna need a higher than a 12. You recognize
Okay.
this as something that Beacon made.
Will it explode if I pull it out?
Who knows,
Probably.
Abram? What do you want to
I'm checking her pulse.
do? She's alive, but she's badly wounded.
Alright, I don't care. Where's the orb?
You saw Aurelio get
Oh.
Actually, no, I take her with me. I like just grab her by the fucking ankle. I'm trying to move
it. I'm cool with
towards Aurelia.
it. You go to Aurelio. You roll dexterity.
Okay,
We'll see what happens. I just wanted to move you over here so I can get you away from all the props.
that's fine.
Oh. No. You get all the way to the very end, past Earl, you wave on the way by, and then you bounce into the ending wall,
Oh,
which you feel
fun.
that to be an actual glass, like, door. And you can look outside and you see all of Sargasso stretching out beneath you. Or Sargasso, if you're of that inclination.
Are there still lights on down there?
In the world below,
Yeah.
I think it's daytime by now, so I don't think you'd be able to tell.
Okay.
But good question.
Aren't we technically in an elevator?
You're at the top of an elevator, which is in space. So I'm going to call it a space station. But yes, you're still connected to that structure that is an elevator.
Okay.
I don't know what the meaning of
So
that
why
question
are we
was for.
spinning?
We're not.
You're
We
not
were.
spinning.
Oh.
The spin is what I think usually creates the gravity, technically.
Oh. I am going to. I'm gonna look at the object that this bitch made.
Investigation check. Aurelia, where are you going?
I'm just here.
Okay.
I don't care.
All right.
18.
This is the relay through which she was controlling things from her tablet, but it looks booby trapped as fuck.
Does it seem like I can get around it?
To do what? Do you mean literally around it, or
Just
do you mean
to get it out of the thing?
That sounds like a job for someone with deft fingers. If you're gonna try and surgically remove it from the computer.
Death fingers?
Deft fingers.
The fingers on my left hand split into.
That's cool, but you still got +0, baby.
Oh god.
If only there was someone nearby who maybe had proficiency in lockpicking or some other dexterous activity that was.
Aurelio!
Man, I really gotta help you. All right, Aurelio, you work your way along the wall, up the ladders, and into this room, and you float behind Nyx, who's playing with
I just grab onto her jacket as I go by to like keep myself tethered.
Yeah. You look out the window and you see your beautiful, delicious prowler ship bounce against the ceiling, and a light goes out on it. You hear a loud.
Do I see like the fuzzy dye like jingle inside of it?
They're floating out like inside the ship. You can see barely through the window.
Take out this thing, like lockpick this thing, and we'll like be able to.
Oh, Aurelio, you need to roll a DC 15, and if you fail 3 times, something will happen bad.
If I fail 3 times.
If you fail, okay, here we go. If you fail 3 times, you die. If you fail once, something bad happens. If you fail twice, something really bad happens. If you fail 3 times, you fucking die.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go. I'm rolling dexterity.
Rolling dexterity. You might just get a 15 immediately.
I'm rolling to assist!
Nah.
Don't.
Aurelio, baby.
I have the proficiency.
This is a dexterity with your proficiency.
This is the part of the adventure where the DM makes an entire party die.
Okay.
Aurelio, you pop it out. And like, as soon as you press your tools to it...
Thank God, right? Because I only have 1 health.
There was a loud sound, and like the flash drive was like whirring for a quick second, and Abram, you felt like the slightest vibration on the metallic glass door separating you from the cold emptiness of space.
Oh my god, get me away from this door.
And then Aurelio just popped it right out.
I like to think, I like exactly what Abram said. Aurelio's just like, oh, okay, and just takes it out.
That was easy. He didn't even know. He didn't even
I don't know why
know.
you need to do this, but okay.
Wow, that was
my
incredible. God. I hope you guys felt as stressed as I did.
I did, and it was
I had
very...
3 tries. That's cool.
3 tries? Yeah, that's a thing from 4th edition.
That's a good
Dungeons &
statistic.
Dragons.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's just like a death
I like
saving
those
throw.
odds.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, whatever, I'm close to
Get
death
me
anyway.
away from this fucking door.
That's why it's like, oh, even if you fail once, though, something bad could have happened.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, the
pretty
door
much if I
could have
failed once,
opened.
I could have died anyway, so I was just
You
like,
could have killed
whatever.
me.
All right, well,
Yeah,
that's
but we need to do it.
Aurelio, you have this, you just have this, like, soldered together piece of shit.
Give it to Nyx.
Nyx holds out her hand expectantly.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I just give it to her anyways. I'm just like, okay, and then I just float away.
Nyx, what do you
Got
do?
it.
Aurelio, god damn it.
She pockets it, and she's going to try and get the system back online.
Roll computers. So roll plus Arcana +1.
Yep.
14.
Okay, everybody, you feel like a strange sensation as like vibrations begin and lights turn on again, and actually lights had kind of stayed on and like oxygen was flowing, so it was kind of strange how you probably would have been fine for a long while. But anyway, Abram, you start to float like to one of the directions. I don't really know exactly which direction.
A direction.
Yeah, you start to float
direction?
downwards to the south, actually, and slowly towards the floor, and everybody feels a slight tug as like the wall comes close to them, and either you come up against the wall and then you slowly start to drift down to the floor, or you're just like onto the floor and the boxes start to fall, and your ship gently comes back down to the floor, and it leans slightly candid on its left arm, but it comes down on both wings eventually.
Glad it's a gentle.
Yeah, well, it's got a Abram got it right. It has to spin in order to generate gravity, and so it can't just like instantaneously start spinning. It'd be like literally going from 0 to 60, and that's kind of hard to do with a giant space station, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like that one ride at the carnival where you lean against like that padded back, and then it like spins rapid fire, and you like feel your face pull back against your skull.
You're doing that, but on like an astronomical scale.
It's like really weird because if you vomit, it just goes like back in your mouth.
And actually,
it's a really weird experience.
With like your passive perception skills, if you look along the ground of the hangar,
you can see vomit.
Well, you can see like a gentle curvature of the floor as you realize that you're standing on the wall of the orbiter at an amusement park, essentially, just on a way bigger scale.
Sweet.
Awesome.
And you are now here, free of initiative.
God.
And wow, if that had gone one more turn, you would have been around to see the Captain Azura running down the hall with 3 of his soldiers.
Fucking
right
Christ.
on time.
It's about time.
You take so... Oh, you're so slow!
I mean, to be fair, they did have to deal with anti-gravity, which is not
hey, Abram, touch me.
The Captain Azura looks like he's fuming. He looks angry.
Can I?
Touch him? Do you still have a Healy Wheely? This, by the way,
I don't know.
We're reaching a high level. This might be the last Healy Wheely you have.
Give it to me!
If I have one, I mean, I'm also hurt, but I'll make Azura heal me. Yeah, can I heal?
Sure. If you want to heal him, go for it. 2d4s. This is the last Healy Wheely you will ever do to Aurelia, by the way. I don't think that
The first and last.
The first and last.
Yay!
Yeah. Aurelia, you
and
heal
another
for 3
one.
HP.
No, she only rolled
Ooh.
7
HP. Alright.
Nothing.
Good job, everybody.
I now have 8.
Alright.
So why is he mad? Why are you mad, bro?
Yeah, he comes running up to you with 3 people alongside of him. It seems to be the same people as before. Killian, Cassidy, and then the young Jonathan with his bright red hair poking out from underneath his helmet-like mask. And they all just kind of look at Samantha, and Jonathan steps forward to take her, and she seems to be unconscious still.
I am holding her. Do I give her over, or do we insist
I'll just give it to her.
Just give it to him.
Give it to him.
I dump Samantha into whoever's coming forward to take her.
You dump it into Jonathan's arm. Jump her into Jonathan's arms, and she just like immediately gets cuffed, and she is thrown over the back shoulder of Jonathan, who seems to be carrying her.
She's crazy, right? So
she's crazy.
And then
take away her tablet.
A little bit.
She, Nyx immediately says,
you take her tablet. It does not. It's like a piece of almost junk at this point,
Trash.
just because it's been beaten around so much. It's no better than yours, but I guess
I break it in half.
Ooh, saucy. Jonathan goes. Jonathan goes. Wait, that's evidence. Oh.
Aurelia just like finger guns at him.
And then she hands over the flash drive. This was rigged to as a booby trap.
All right, you put it in Cassidy's hands, and she just like holds it and then holds it like outstretched, like, oh, what? Booby trapped?
Don't worry, it only works when it's plugged into a network.
We're on a network right now.
Aurelia kind of like looks at
down.
Nyx. Aurelia looks at Nyx and goes, "That was booby trap."
Yeah, you could have died.
You could have killed us.
Are you 3 all right?
I look like shit.
A little pissed off.
Aurelia almost died, but he holds out his ankle and goes, "I need another anklet." I had to break the other one.
Captain Azura just like nods his head to the side, disappointedly, but he does not put another anklet on you.
Oh, sweet. Put my leggy back down.
Now that was an interesting diversion. I appreciate your assistance in dealing with this matter.
Yeah, she was trying to leave. If we weren't here, she would have been gone by now.
With our shit.
Indeed. And he looks down at Aurelio, who's holding the orb.
No, I'm not.
The orb.
I put it in Abram's
did you?
backpack.
I was gonna say, did you give it back to me?
Alright, well then he looks at Abram's backpack.
Because he has a reason to.
Let me see. I got this. Abram asks.
Seduce him.
Hang on. Abram asks
He's
Sarah,
getting there.
they said I'm getting married. Do you have first aid?
Yes, we can take care of you. Come back to the palace area and we will deal with things there.
No, not we. You.
Do I have first aid?
Wink.
Yes.
Do you need me to tend to your wounds?
Yes. Azura.
Aurelio.
He starts like walking like back towards wherever the fuck he was talking about.
All right. Damn.
Damn. Azura just says "damn" as he walks by.
That
Alright,
No,
we're gonna be just reusing this area because we're leaving the map and entering the theater of the mind as you guys walk back up the stairs and back down the hall and the shattered window and all the chaos strewn about your precious, precious ship. Aurelio presumably rubs his hand along the back tail wing as they walk by and kisses it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's true.
And you walk back up towards the north, back through the hallways, and there's a little old lady who seems to be manning the receptionist desk still, and she seems to be very concerned, and there's a lot of people around her that look like security people, but they're not nearly as well armed as Captain Azur or either of his two ladies and man. And I guess you three as well, so that's a significant party. You guys head back down a ways towards the original entrance that you guys came in through with your big cargo elevator, like, seeable through some windows as you look outside. More towards the center of the station, which is technically up to you guys. If you look to the left, you see the planet below you, and if you look to the right, you see space. And you're standing in a large market-like area. And, he takes Abram aside to a bench, and he, I suppose, administers first aid.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanically speaking, Abram, expend as many hit dice as you feel would be adequate to heal you. But Captain Azura is the one who is bandaging your leg and applying antiseptic.
A hit die?
Any amount that you want. I'm going to count this as short resting. If you guys would like to expend hit die on your own accord, then by all means.
Is that
the D8 or is that the...
It's the D8, yeah, for people who have our outlaw as their class. Or if you're a ranger or someone else like that, you have a D10 if you're Nick's case.
Okay.
Okay, you recover 8 points of damage as...
Hold on, let me do some math, because there was something I'm going to talk to him about, so don't hold on.
I understand.
I'm upset.
I'm just flavor texting.
There you go again.
I don't. We never long rested, right? So I didn't cover.
I don't know if you still have any, unfortunately.
Oh no, I have 2 hit die. Haha.
Well, then
I'm very upset.
Nix, you tried as hard as you could, but you're not really good with tweezers. You're much better with computers than you are with flesh. Aurelio is like, I got it.
Yeah,
you're level 3, I guess. So you can have up to 3 hit die.
We're level 3?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you guys have been level 3 for the past, like, 2 sessions, I'm pretty sure. Since last session, it hasn't been very long, so I understand.
Wait, so we just... Oh my god.
We have been level 3.
You've been level 3 for the past,
expended all of my hit die.
I'm pretty sure you've already calculated health, so...
There you go, next.
I just didn't write it down.
Congratulations, Nix.
Thanks.
You got 1
I didn't know we had 3 hit die.
I got a
still
1,
have 1.
You have as
a
many...
2,
you have as
and
many
an 8.
hit die as you have levels.
Okay.
So when you're level 7, you'll have 7 hit die. When you have...
Let me actually write that down.
Yes, they are equal.
Yeah, that's enough. I'll just use 1 for now.
Okay.
But,
and the 2 people besides Cassidy, who's now holding a defunct scrapyard cobbled together booby trap device, and Jonathan, who's holding a woman. They're just kind of like staring at Captain Azura in disbelief as he's bandaging the young man Abram.
He knows I'm hot, but so Abram just like casually sits there.
Hold on.
Yes. Oh no. Hi. Go ahead.
He bandages your right leg.
Uh-huh.
You know, feet, ankles, calves. Has to pull up your leg, like your pant leg, a little bit.
My calves look great.
And all the rest of your body as well.
I look like a mummy.
Nice.
And now I believe it is whatever lots of people are walking around, and some of them look a little upset, like a little bit anxious, a little bit concerned, but for the most part, people are still going about their daily business. You see people who are talking to other people about cargo transports, exchanging papers that seem like contracts, and several small shops, and even a marketplace for like food, hot dogs.
Oh, I go to the food marketplace.
Okay.
Bye.
That's fine.
Fucking hot dogs, dude.
And Jonathan is just like, please stay within sight! Oh, God.
I love him.
Let's see here. I guess I'll follow Aurelio for a second, but you pop over.
Alright,
and
bye.
You see like a space Target. You see like a department store. And then you also
Space Target.
Yeah, you look to your right.
Space Target.
You see like a man who might be in his like late 30s, like hawking hot dogs, essentially.
Oh, sweet! Give me one of those hot dogs.
Get one.
You see
Nice.
a small shop draped in
No,
lavender.
stop at the hot dog man. Wait.
Okay, I stop at the hot dog man.
Hello, sir. What is this?
It is what? It's a hot dog.
Hot dog?
It's processed meat on bread. It's great. You should buy 7.
Is it made out of like
Pig, mostly.
Oh.
Piggy.
Mostly.
Okay. How many does one usually eat at once?
10. Roll insight.
Oh my god.
Usually 3, he says, but roll insight.
I don't know what a hot dog is, so.
Can you
my
not judge
God.
how big your own stomach is, Aurelio?
No.
He
No,
tells you
Aurelio's-
3.
Aurelio's a growing boy.
Yeah, he tells you 3. 3 hot dogs, but if you roll higher than like 5, yeah, okay, you tell he's lying.
I'm like, here. I just smile. I'm gonna go, hey, I'll take one.
Yeah, all right, you take 1. It's 1 credit. It's
Oh, I could have afforded 7 hot dogs. Give me.
you buy 7 hot dogs for 7 credits.
Incredible.
Do you want to look around more? Says the
Yeah,
DM, who
yeah.
obviously has something else he wants
I
to show
put
you.
the hot dogs in my yellow basket that doesn't have any yellows in it
That's
right now,
fine.
so
On
it's
top
in
of
there with the
drugs.
drugs. Yeah.
Does it have any condiments on it?
Yeah, it does.
No,
It's got
I just
got
want a
ketchup.
plain hot dog. Oh, okay, well, I smeared all over the inside of the basket.
All right, fine. It's a plain hot dog. I feel like you would have ordered that if you wanted a plain hot dog. So you got a plain hot dog. You look around and you see several shops, including
No, I got
Space
7
Target,
plain
department
hot
store.
dogs.
I'm doing the description. You can't stop me. And a smaller store that is like deeper than it is wide, and it's got like lavender curtains that mark its entrance, and there's like a crystal ball over the top of it.
Oh, sweet, I'm going in that.
Okay. And we go back to Abram and Nyx.
Nyx is just kind of like standing.
Okay. Well
Not
done.
really doing much.
Abram, your turn.
You're doing good. You're doing fine, sweetie. I love you.
She doesn't have a guy to romance.
Jonathan
you,
is
sweetie.
right there, and he doesn't have any idea who you are.
Oh my god.
But he's the chief's son.
I
We
mean,
can be relatives if I married the chief.
Get
and
in.
marry his
Get
son.
I mean, she's cleaning and doing maintenance on her
your
own.
grandfather.
Oh my goodness.
Nyx, you look to your left, and like you look at Jonathan, and like for a weird like flash of a second, you see the chief's face, and then like it disappears as soon as you blink.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
Terrifying. She goes back to
All
very
right,
quickly cleaning her gun.
you're right. You
her
you go back to
handgun.
maintaining your arm, which obviously has a weapon, and the 2 or 3 police officers next to you are like, you're not supposed to have that, but fuck, they're not gonna stop you at this point.
She
Abram,
looks at them like
Yeah, we're heroes, dude.
she challenges them to disarm her.
Abram, please, for the love of God, take your turn.
I don't want to interrupt anybody. But yeah. But
And now the
Yes,
audience
okay.
knows exactly why I made an arm gun.
to kill us all, IRL. Abram, first I'm gonna say, he knows that happened, DM,
Yeah,
but he doesn't do anything about it.
I understand.
Um,
Something happened, fellow party members, and to know, you did not miss anything. It simply wasn't revealed.
It was not. But Abram knows that
I
it
mean,
happened.
Aurelio's not there anyway. But
But then he just So, I'm going to show you something, because I want to know what you think about it. And he, like, puts the backpack in his lap, and he just kind of opens it and shows him the orb. He doesn't pull it out.
His dick.
And he has a hole in the bottom of the backpack. Kind of like that popcorn thing.
Oh, I understand.
No, he shows him the orb.
He reaches in with both hands and takes a firm grip around that orb. And he pulls it out and just holds it in his hands. And you notice that the bottom left 3 fingers on his left hand, his pinky, his middle finger, and his ring finger on his left hand, go limp. But he still holds on to this arm, and he doesn't offer any kind of like reaction to that. And I know that the Councilor wanted this.
Yes. I imagine it's why we're being pursued, perhaps.
Indeed.
And you don't know anything about it?
He takes his eyes away from it and looks up at you, but says nothing.
Well, I keep staring at him expectantly.
Roll persuasion. Or intimidation.
Okay.
Your pick.
Roll to kiss Captain Azura. Let me see.
Roll with it
I'm trying to see which...
Yeah, roll with persuasion.
Roll with what?
I was gonna say advantage, but I don't actually know if you necessarily.
But I'm beautiful.
That. I didn't want to.
He doesn't look aggressive. He's not trying to intimidate him. He's like just wondering. So.
Roll that persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't see my fucking. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Wow.
It's not.
I just say Azura.
His eyes avert, and he looks at the floor as Nick is wandering around and probably talking with the other 3 police officers, and he hushly says, "It's not one of ours. It's something far older. No, I don't know exactly what it is, or who made it. But I know it's a danger, and I know it's likely responsible for that signal. If you ask me, I think it's a key. But perhaps I simply read too many storybooks when I was younger. The Councilor would know more, and fortunately for you, that will be our next stop." Meanwhile, Aurelio...
I hope she fucking answers our questions.
He receives the updated sale list for this campaign.
I saw a crystal ball.
I hope the audience is ready for the rest of this session to just be these chuckle fucks shopping.
Shopping.
All right, Abram. While they're looking over that, do you want to continue this? I don't think that we're
I saw
necessarily
a crystal
done.
ball though. What are you talking about?
Where?
Yeah, the lavender shop.
Yeah, so that she gave me a shop list. She didn't tell my fortune or anything. She was like, "Here's my shop list."
Aurelio, we'll get back to you.
Oh god.
Abram, your turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
It's my turn again. Okay,
Items are great.
Shut up.
Sorry.
he's just gonna ask if and do you think she'll actually answer our questions about this?
I'm certain of it. I will make sure she does.
Abram kind of squints.
I'm not just a tool, Abram.
He tilts his head. Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Where did you get that?
He kind of hesitates and briefly wonders if he's talking about the orb, but
You know that he isn't.
Abram knows that he isn't. Well, he also knows, and he says this out loud, I think you know where I got it.
He raises an eyebrow. Roll perception.
Sure. As soon as I fucking remember anything in my life. Right, okay.
Someday. We're only on part 12.
Leave me alone.
Actually, 14.
Maybe.
Just
He actually does seem a little bit quizzical on his eyes. He looks like the littlest, like a little bit surprised that you assumed that he would know.
Well, he notices that he looks genuinely confused, and then Abram, in kind, looks slightly confused. What war did you say you took part in?
The genetic conflict.
And what were you fighting for?
At the time, my friend. Lunaris was supposed to be impartial during the conflict.
Supposed to be.
There are nasty rumors that insinuate that they funded certain parties. Perhaps they were true at one point, but me and the Councilor put an end to that in one form or another. I shared my share of time on the front lines. How closely affiliated I was with this foundation, I'm not sure if anyone can really say for certain. Back then, I was just a fighting man. I'm afraid my knowledge is rather limited on these subjects. However, I know for certain that the Corsairs did not give that to you.
Abram kind of purses his lips. Yeah, well, this has nothing to do with them, and he gestures to his ankle. Oh.
Come, your friends are probably waiting for you. I will give you your fair share of time to recoup before we make our way to the city proper.
He just nods and follows his lead, or whatever.
He holds out the orb to you, and for a weird second, it's like his hand and his form, his body, his eyes were like turning away as if he had already dropped it in their bag, but his hand didn't let go.
Oh my god,
and then
give me that package.
And then he looks back at the orb, and there's no expression on his face, but he looks at his own hand. This is over the course of maybe 2 seconds, and then his hand lets go and drops it into the bag. And you two walk over to a lovely set of shops.
Yay.
And then the shopping mini-game begins.
Oh my god.
Aurelio, you're standing in a small shop full of lavender curtains. And you see the tiniest old woman you've ever seen, with pale blue skin and silver hair. Her eyes are of violet color. And she gets up from her chair and looks at you, up and down. And then sits back down. You're in a massive shop full of knickknacks, used items, pawned things. It's insane, this eclectic collection that has been accrued in this lavender corner store on this station.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
She's the one with the fortune-telling ball?
Yep.
Do you tell fortune?
Not for just anyone. Are you here to shop?
Yeah.
Go do that first.
Okay.
Tell your friends I said hello.
What?
And then your two friends walk in. Nix, I'm presuming you followed them.
Mm-hmm. Her hair is now like a pink lemonade pink.
Why does she do this? All right, so I've placed.
She was showing off her abilities.
A PDF is now in the private Discord that this OBS stream is not privy to. But I'm sure that our players will be reading off their most interested items and the things that they enjoy the most. And even if you're not necessarily planning on buying it, feel free to read it anyway. So you're all standing in this large shop full of crap.
They have pajamas.
I know they do.
All three of the players immediately gravitate towards the pajamas that are on this list of items to purchase. I don't know how much money you guys have. I just kind of estimated like 200 credits.
I have 170.
Aurelio, you see Captain Azura standing like in the hallway with his arms crossed, sitting on the bench, and then Jonathan comes over and begins talking to him about something, but you can't see what. Cassidy is still holding the unconscious beacon in her arms.
I go to ask our father for money.
I don't. You're gonna have to roll a real fucking high persuasion to get some money from that man.
Got it.
It would be wrong of me as a DM to say it's impossible. But
I go up to Monsieur Azura, and I'm like, hey, hello. I'm actually gonna roll for deception for this because I have.
You went from I need a really high roll to I need a really high roll, and if I crit fail, I lose a hand.
Oh my god!
That you're putting your everything on the table. I mean,
okay,
it depends. It might be an easier roll if you have a good deception.
I mean, I have +7 on deception.
What's the plan here, though?
The plan is to say that, hey dude, listen. You probably make a lot of money.
He's just staring at you.
You see, we're in this shop, and I got a ship, right? And it's been like, life dream here, man. Like, I bet it was like a dream for you to become like a captain. This is a dream ship.
He's still just staring.
I want to get nice cozy comforters and stuff for my friends. Actually, no, this is just persuasion because I'm telling the truth. I want to get some cozy comforters for me and my friends so that we don't freeze to death. And maybe buy something nice for folks back home. When I finally see them again, he like nudges them and like winks.
His eyebrow raises.
If I eventually get back there, awesome. Little knickknacks.
Roll persuasion.
But I can't afford it because I'm poor.
Roll persuasion. Now you really are like going because I know how much money you have, so I do know that you're telling a lie. Persuade.
No, I'm not telling a lie. I am poor. Compared to Nick's.
Yeah, I guess you are kind of poor. Roll persuasion. Well, listen, you gotta roll no matter what, so roll that baby.
The person controlling her is incredibly penny pinching when it comes to fake money.
Aurelio, the captain, raises his closed fist and then just points back at the store for you to go back inside.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Oh.
Sorry, Aurelio.
There's a parka.
Yeah, I know. Aurelio's gonna buy one. He gets chilly.
Oh.
This is all just one elaborate test to see how much my players are willing to spend on clothing.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You are a fool.
I will let the jury know in my statistical findings later for the next edition of Dungeons & Dragons to see how much they should really populate it with just, like, clothing.
A thick textbook of the wonderful and often mysterious lectures of Billinius Nyandides.
What?
Weird.
What?
Ah, yes, Billianus Nyandides, my favorite philosopher.
Weird.
Please, Aurelio, enlighten us. Please read more. Read it to us all, Aurelio.
That was it. That's all that says.
It goes over to the next page. Good try.
No, it doesn't. I'm looking right at it. You're a fucking liar.
I love you guys.
Question.
What?
The Aldebaran sensor pads, how many come in a pack, or is it just one?
5, but please, for the love of God, we're an audio medium. You have to read the stuff. No one else can see this if they're watching the audio, or if they're watching the video.
The Aldebaran sensor pad, 30 credits. Low-end electro nerve pads that serve as touch sensors for hobbyist roboticists and supply rudimentary feeling to prosthetic limbs.
Lovely. Are they perhaps something that's meant to be compatible with your newfound cantrips, like alarm?
Yes.
Who knows?
Yes.
It's 5 in package, yeah.
I want it!
It's 1 for each finger.
So I can buy. So it's 5. There's 5 in a pack.
5 in a pack.
Okay. I need my handy dandy calculator.
How many are you buying? Oh my god!
Well, I'm gonna buy multiple things, but I want to keep track of how much money I have.
No, I understand. I'm gonna go pop over to Aurelio. Did you see anything else on this list of magical things that you were more interested in and just want to read to the class?
Schrodinger's Encyclopedia Minor.
Please read it.
A featureless, well-worn book with no discernible words on the old cover. Its contents are a mystery that should only be revealed in a dire moment. The book contains coincidentally pertinent information on a skill and grants advantage on one skill check of the reader's choice, at which point the ancient book finally crumbles to dust, taking its secret with it. We may never know what brilliant scholar or dark arcanist wrote this late tome.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
I'm also buying these stellar quilts and pillows set.
Up! Found the porn! Personal maneuvering thruster. Oh, you're gonna buy the pillow set? Then I'll take that off my list.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I got more money than you.
The stellar quilts. Nice.
Yeah, well, we need some
fluffy and soft set
for the
great quilts. They offer warmth and comfort in the cold quiet of space.
Yeah. It's needed for our ship.
I love you guys. No, I mean you're right. There wasn't any odds or ends or incidentals.
Is it like mix and match like the patterns?
They're all slightly different pattern, but I mean like yeah, it's just like a big plastic like cage box that you'd see at like Joann's Fabrics. And it's just like a bunch of.
Can I mix and match the colors?
Yeah, a little bit, but the one
assign
rule.
everybody a color.
Hold on, the one rule is that they can't match or look good together in any way, shape, or form. They have to be ugly.
Blue, pink, and green, like
Perfect.
a forest green.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's like vomit. I love it.
Oh.
Abram, do you have anything you want to share with the class?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a few things.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Aldebaran Labs personal shield. A one-size-fits-all harness stolen from ISF sector defenses. An advanced foreshadow machine reacts to incoming projectile attacks and grants a +1 AC upgrade to the wearer via a temporary personal magnetic field and impressively high-powered arc emitters layered around the harness. The emitters need 6 hours per day to recharge and takes a minute to turn on from recovery mode.
Wow, that sounds like someone had absolutely no life in order to sit there and think of that entirely long description for you guys to read. But I'm in favor of it.
Yeah, I'm getting a couple other small things too.
All right.
I'm done.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm only buying 3 things. Should I just read the class what they are?
Yeah, read them to the class.
Get back.
Okay.
I need to... Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Where the frick? There we go. Oh, there it is. Nope. Yes, there it is. Okay. Okay, the cardboard blind box, which I think we all know what that is.
Ooh, do we all know what that is?
The one where it's like, oh, random pin that might be useless.
It very well might suck.
Yeah, and then a winter parka in orange. Because I was hoping it's like an ugly, vibrant, like fluorescent orange.
Disgusting.
I was really happy about it.
Yeah.
It's apparently rated for even the frozen bellies of sloths, which I thought was cool because that's totally probably like a makeup place that they're like, yeah, this totally works for this place. And Aurelia doesn't know what that is, so he's like, yeah.
I'll believe it.
Yeah. But proficiency to cold-based constitution saving throws, and I was like, man, if only there was something that's cold all the time. Space. So that's a thing. And what the frick? I can't find it. Johnny's Little Box of Horrors makeup kit. Which is an elaborate collection of makeup, latex, and prosthetics forging a new identity as a teen werewolf or vampire. The kit has enough materials for 3 uses before being consumed. So yeah.
Indeed, that does sound like it might be useful. I don't think that you have proficiency in disguise kits, but
That wasn't a thing. That was an option to me.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm homebrewing. It's an option now,
Yeah.
but I think no matter what, you would have picked lockpicking anyway, so I don't think it matters too much.
Technically, but I do have. I'm proficient in deception, which that's kind of what that is.
Yeah, it is. Depending, it would be deception or performance, and it would seriously just be depending on the situation at the time.
And I'm still like good at both.
Indeed.
Oh.
If only somebody had a gambit. Oh well. Alright, well then I guess I'll handle you later, Aurelio, because you wanted a blind box thing, so we'll take care of that at the end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be buying the oxygen mask, a fist-size breathing mask that fits over the lower face and offers up to 5 minutes of breathable air. Rated for up to 2,000 feet below water, well above the record for deepest free dive before the Tainted Sea can be equipped as a reaction. I'm also going to be purchasing the bench-built R3, where is it? Hunter's knife. A long, heavy knife that fits the description of a short sword better than a dagger. Deep-cut serrated teeth adorn the bottom half of this blade and makes quick work of both rope rigging and flesh. Blued inlaid steel marks this as Lunar's Foundation's original from the time of the genetic conflict. 1d6 slashing, finesse, ranged, light.
Is that all?
I don't think I have.
You can take your time, because I'm going to pop over to Abram now while if you want to think about more. But that's what you're going to get. I dig it. I love it.
PJs.
Oh, and PJs. Understandable. Abram?
Oh, I'm getting some PJs too. Nice.
Okay. Y'all.
Oh, shit.
Abram, fuck! Oh, fuck, Aurelio!
No, I mean, I'm changing up what I'm getting undecided, so.
No, it's fine. I understand. Really put some thought into it, because I have no idea when the next time it is you're going to actually find a store of any shape or form.
Yeah.
So, like, really... Oh, also, all the stuff from the previous store, unless it was a one-of-a-kind thing, is still available for purchase as well.
Oh, shit, is it? I saw it up here. I didn't know if we were allowed to get stuff from them.
Yeah, don't worry. I won't send it to you. Whatever the most recent PDF contains. Like I said, though, there's going to be certain stuff. Like, you can't buy another tablet. I don't know why you would, but, like, you can't buy another tablet. I don't think you could buy another, like, if you had bought any of the books, those are one-time uses, like, they only exist once, a few other stuff like that. Oh, I might have to handle this on a case-by-case, but there's some stuff on there that's just one of a kind that you can't get multiples of. You can't get any of the stuff that the black market guy was selling you, so, like, no more, you can't get a mystery box from there, and you can't get, like, bullets. But all the other stuff that's on there you can, I'm pretty certain. I don't, like I said, it's going to be a case-by-case. If you're, like, pulling something out that's one of a kind, we'll see. But, yeah, it's still available if you wanted to talk about it. Nice. And, yeah, this is the part of it where I talk a lot and explain for no real reason besides just, like, taking up time to make you guys feel more comfortable about taking a moment to really think about your decisions on what you want to get and really want to just, you know, start saying random words just to make sure you feel like there's no rush, even though there is. But you never really want to feel that way, because that'd be bad at me as a DM.
I feel that way every second of my life.
I'm like, don't worry about it. This is the store where you buy anxiety!
Okay. Well, I'm buying... I bought 2 of the things... No. Yes, 2 of the things that Nick's bought, so I don't have to read those. I'm buying an oxygen mask, some pajama pants.
I like it.
And I'm buying that personal shield, and I am buying 2 packs of those dice sets. Where'd it go?
Nice.
Where the fuck did they go?
The cup dice.
Dice and cup set. 5 dice of different assorted colors in matching plastic cups. A common tabletop game native to Sargasso. Players make estimates on the dice's numbers and try to perceive others' bluffs, fit for liars, pirates, and drunkards.
Oh, dude, you're buying 2 of those?
Yes.
Gotta have someone to play with.
That's totally why I'm buying them. And
I've never been more afraid in my entire life.
And I'm also gonna buy a fancy letter set as soon as I find out where it is. Fancy stationery set. A small box of pastel-colored stationery, including letters, features flowers and vines around the borders, like those found on Liane Fial, which I might not have pronounced correctly.
I like it. Okay, well then, while that's happening, excuse me, miss, with the eye. Yes, you. You look behind you and you see sitting at the counter this woman dressed in dark purples with her strange skin tones and her odd-colored hair in comparison, striking contrast, the silver and pale blue. And she's got in her hands a deck of cards with purple and black border, and like a picture of a gem emblazoned on the back of each. However, none of the gems match. It seems almost like they've been hand-painted, each and every one.
Yes?
She takes one of the cards, and she's been shuffling all this time, and she finally stops doing it, and she pulls out one of the cards, and she doesn't look at it. And she holds it up to you, and on the face of it, you see this strange picture, like impressionist image of what looks to be like a devil or an imp.
She kind of like squints at it.
It's red with dark horns that curl up and backwards.
Is this supposed to mean something?
It's the devil, is it not?
Yeah. This whole thing just kind of goes over my head. Sorry.
I see. It's said to mean that you've the enmity of a dark force out there somewhere.
A dark force.
If you believe in that sort of thing. And then she throws it back into the deck and begins to shuffle again.
Okay. And she just kind of heads towards the exit.
She is sitting right next to the...
Oh. She kind of stands at the exit, awkward, waiting for her friends.
It seems like she's the cashier, actually.
Oh.
And then she shuffles again. And then she's looking at you with like a keen eye and dark wrinkles around her eyes. She doesn't look very old, but she's just got this weird... Her skin is like tight and young, but the way she's like hunched over and the way she's acting and the way she sounds, like it seems like she's old on the inside.
What the fuck?
Have you a desire to perhaps want to know more about your future?
How much is it gonna cost me?
She smiles, a big, not-so-toothy smile. There are a few missing, but they're actually symmetrically missing on the ends. Right where her canines are, it doesn't look like there's any molars, but you can't really confirm that.
Okay.
10 credits.
10 credits.
Think
to
of
know
it.
my future.
It's like a tip, really.
All right.
Yeah.
And she holds out a little bag that seems to have some coins in it.
All right, and Nyx drops 10 coins in. Or 10 credits.
And she smiles, and then she starts shuffling her deck again, and she throws a few out, and she says, for 10 credits, that's only one card. And
I think I'm fine with one.
She flips over one, and you see a picture of what looks to be a woman holding like a large scale in one arm and a short golden sword in the other, staring up into the sky as light shines down upon her. And once again, it's pictured. It's like painted. It's not like an image, but it has a remarkable clarity to it. The fates. You have a desire to erase or avoid one event in your past.
Nyx kind of shifts uncomfortably.
Indeed, this is no ordinary desire, though. This is the desire that feeds on guilt. Everybody has days that they wish they could undo, but this is something special, something that you feel was somehow in your hands, even though it was most certainly not. You can let go, or you can let it eat you. It's up to you to decide.
She just kind of stares at the card.
She smiles. And then she picks up the card, and then she holds it so that the upside of the deck is staring at you. And then she flips it around. And then she flips it around again, and it seems like both halves of this card are both just the top half. Like the generic cover, the image of the woman with the scales is gone. And then she slides it back into the deck.
What the fuck?
And then she sees the other two of you coming
on
up
that
behind.
note,
Have you your things to buy?
Yes, and she drops the appropriate amount of credits.
Okay. She puts the silver leaf deck to back behind her. It's got like a nice painterly, like shimmering edge.
it's called the Silver Leaf deck?
I mean, it's a deck that has got silver leaf on the side, a deck of cards.
No, I'm just wondering because I'm buying one. Does that just mean I'm taking her deck?
Oh, I see. You are, she looks and sees that you've got that. And she actually says, "Oh my. I see you're more a believer than this girl here."
I'm offended.
Good. I don't
Aurelio just shrugs and goes, someone close to me does kind of something along the same thing, so I figured she'd get a kick out of it.
Really? And she leans in close and puts her elbows on the counter and then her face up on her closed fists. Tell me a story about them.
Aurelio just kind of shrugs and he goes, well, I mean, she doesn't really do anything out of the ordinary unless you count on mixing potions out of desert fruits and telling people's futures with balls and cards. But, she raised me from when I was young, along with the other village folk. So, I mean, good woman.
She reaches on top of the deck of cards, and she pulls out off the top of it a card, and she looks at it real quick, and you see it, and it's once again like the devil card. And then she just like turns it over in her hands, and it doesn't look the same as hers. Hers seem to be like hand painted, and these seem to be like copies somehow. And she just like looks at it and shrugs, and she says, "Okay, I'll give it to you half off."
Oh.
And then she puts the devil back on the top.
Sweet.
I like to share the old ways.
Thank you very kindly, ma'am. I have to redo my math now.
Stop doing that.
Or it just gets really awkward when the reading it.
God.
And
I wanna die.
Mr.
Yeah, I pile my stuff on the counter and pay for it. Ignoring all of this card stuff.
Nothing for you otherwise.
He glances at the cards and narrows his eyes. And then he looks at Nyx. Was it worth it?
She kind of thinks for a second, technically she didn't tell me anything I didn't already know.
Really? And I gave her 2 draws. So greedy.
Savage. Fuck it. Abram doesn't say fuck it, but I say fuck it. I'm gonna buy a card or a reading from a card.
All right, you reach out and you put your 10 coins into her little shaky bag, and she's like, stand up. She stood up on the counter, and she's about as short as Aurelio is, and she sits down on it. And then she reaches forward into Aurelio's hands and takes the top card off of his deck, and she turns it around to you. And it's a man with his arms out, all gold, with 5 swords pointed towards him, centered around him, all equidistant from each other. The rogue. Someone is out to get you, young man.
Abram's eyes widen ever so slightly, and he's staring at the card.
Indeed. But that's neither here nor there. Well, it's there. Particularly someone you thought lost. Or perhaps they thought you lost? The meaning's always so confusing. And then she puts the card back on the top of Aurelio's deck.
Thanks.
I just want to point out that was the devil like 2 seconds ago, and she just fucking warped the other card up to the top.
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that too.
Okay, Abram just kind of nods. He doesn't say anything, and he gets his shit, and he goes to leave.
Can I pay for my stuff now?
I'm glad Aurelio's having a good time.
Also, Aurelio's wearing the orange parka that he's going to buy.
And he looks
chilly.
adorable.
Oh,
it's like this big puffy parka that like his arms kind of stick out a little bit when you waddle.
That's so cute.
Great.
All right.
He's very happy.
Did you also want to buy a card, Aurelio? Young man, did you also want a future?
Do you want a future or do you want to fucking die?
I would love a future.
Oh my god.
Aurelio just nods his head and goes, yeah.
Indeed. Come back here, then. And then she motions you around the back of the counter.
I'm
gonna get the blowjob.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
No.
Finally.
He does. He go.
Alright, you stand around behind the deck, and she just takes her original deck out. And she shuffles it quite a few times. She says, "What's your name?"
Aurelio, ma'am.
Full name.
De La Fuente. Aurelio de La Fuente, ma'am.
That's a place, not a name.
I'm an orphan, ma'am.
Indeed. She pulls out a card from the center of the deck. You see a man, old, sitting in a chair, bearded and with a strange hat on, something that would mark him as maybe a member of a clergy or something in another time, in another place, far before any of you were ever born. The Vizier, she says without looking. You've a question, young man. You've got a difficult question, and you think there's no way that you could ever know it, but you'll find it. And you'll find it someday soon. Keep your eyes and ears and every other sense peeled, or else you might miss it. And then she puts it back on top.
Aurelio's kind of like emotionless face. And just goes.
But you wanted a blind box thing, didn't you?
At that, his face lights up again. He goes, yeah, that'd be cool.
Now, I've got two things for you. Do you want a piece of clothing or a trinket?
Oh, well, I already bought some pajamas, ma'am, so I'll take a trinket.
Okay, give me a number between 1 and 10.
I like 7.
7. 7. Let's see here. 7. And while you're doing this, all three of you, have you decided that this is what you want to get with all your money? Have you not decided on anything else, or is this? Are you good to go?
This is all my money.
I'm back outside with a 0. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Give me my blind blocks trinket.
Yeah.
She gives you an earring.
Well,
Nice.
And it's small, and it's got a green emerald, and the rest of it's like a brassy gold kind of like wire construction.
Cool.
I got it from a friend, but oh well.
Oh, what do you mean?
He was a very friendly man, but somewhat of a douche.
Ah, I gotcha.
If you concentrate very hard, then maybe for a minute you'll have some kind of +1 value to charisma checks on one person for a day. However,
sure, I'm coming for you.
However,
hey.
once it's done, they might realize your true intentions.
All right. Well, thank you, man. He just puts it in his ear. Also, can I ask a question?
Yes.
These bones that I bought, and he just kind of like takes out the bones and just puts them on the counter.
You're telling me you bought both the bones and the deck of fortunes?
I've had a very strange upbringing. Yes.
I see.
Can these really help to contact with a god?
Do you think that they can, Aurelio?
I want to believe that they can.
Then they can.
Aurelio puts the bones back in his bag. And says thanks.
Oh, one more thing. Can you do me a favor and hand this to the girl? And she gives you a small cardboard box that's covered.
Sure.
Thank you kindly. Have a good day.
You too.
All three of you have made your purchases.
Yes.
And you all walk out of the store. Can we all just
I'm wearing a little parka.
read over real quickly what all you got, starting with Abram?
Oh, starting with Abram. That's me. I bought an oxygen mask, 2 packs of dice, a personal shield, the pajama pants, and a fancy stationery set.
Nice. Awesome. I love it. Nix?
I bought the Aldebaran sensor pads, the Stellar quilts and pillow set, the oxygen mask, blue pajamas, because I can't get any other color, and a bench-built R3 Hunter's dagger.
Nice. Wonderful. Aurelia, what did you purchase from this old woman's shop?
I got from the old woman's shop. An earring that has +1 to charisma for an hour. So +1 douchebag for an hour. An orange parka, like a bright, ugly orange parka. I'm wearing it. It's great. A deck of fortune-telling cards. Some what I assume to be like ugly-ass moss green plaid pajama pants.
Lovely.
And some bones.
Okay.
Mm.
Is that everything?
Oh,
That's my husband's voice.
yeah.
Finally.
I give the box to Nyx.
I look at the box. What's this?
I don't know. She told me to give it to you.
She very hesitantly and very slowly opens the box, thinking it's absolutely an explosive.
Holding the box out like as far as you can from you and peeling away the lid, nothing happens. And then you pull it closer to you and pull off the lid entirely, and you immediately catch the eye of this like relatively large L-shaped like metallic black matte kind of like device with like a strange connector on the end of it and weird odds and ends, and you actually recognize it as a security tool. Magnetized keys.
Oh.
A tool for facilitating the use of tricks and gambits that would require direct hardware interaction, aka the component that you would need in order to cast the other half of the gambits that you've chosen.
Oh.
And on the bottom of the box, written in marker is, "You'll need this soon."
Oh, good.
And you pull away the security key, and I'm assuming you're just going to put it immediately on your belt. And as you do, you lift it up. On the bottom of the box is a card. The devil.
Oh my god, put that away.
A large red horned creature standing in flames with its arms above its head, claws, is standing on a card. And with that, good night.